What's up, NFL fans? It's NFL Nate back again with our Week 14 picks and predictions. One of the best series on this channel, picks and predictions we do every week. A lot of great games and good matchups to look forward to. Before we get into it, I need you guys to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the Super Bowl. Every subscription matters, and you can always change your mind. But please subscribe. It really helps a lot. And if anybody's new to the channel, I make new NFL videos 3 times a week. So if you enjoy this content, hit the subscribe button and let's hop right into it. Last week we went 11-4, so a pretty good record, leading to a total record of 131-60-1, which I'm pretty happy on overall in the year. First, we got the Thursday night matchup. We have the New England Patriots facing off against the Los Angeles Rams. The New England Patriots just got done destroying the living crap out of the Los Angeles Chargers. But can they do it against the Rams? The Rams handled the Cardinals pretty good. So I think the Rams are the better team. I think their defense is really going to stop Cam Newton. And I think Jared Goff plays a pretty good game, and the Rams win this 24-17. Starting off on Sunday morning, we have the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Vikings have won 5 out of the last 6 games and now are a playoff contender. And the Buccaneers have slowly lost a few games. So this is a really good chance for the Vikings to make a move. I just don't think they will. I think Tom Brady knows that the Buccaneers need to win this game. They're coming off a bye, and so I think they're prepared and ready, and Dalvin Cook will be pretty much nullified from the Buccaneers defense. The next game we have the Arizona Cardinals at the New York Giants. This game surprisingly could be really good because the New York Giants upset the Seahawks last week. Really surprising, and the Cardinals have not been winning like we expected them to. So this game could be interesting. The Giants really need to win so they can stay ahead of the Washington football team. But I think the Cardinals need this one more. They need to snap their 3-game losing streak, and I think the Cardinals win it in a close one, 23-20. Next game, we have a really good AFC matchup. The Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Miami Dolphins. Both these teams fighting for a spot. Well, the Chiefs have already guaranteed their spot in the AFC playoffs. Chiefs are fighting for that number 1 seed, and the Dolphins are trying to make it in. I think Patrick Mahomes is too good for this Dolphins defense. Don't get me wrong, this Dolphins defense can stop a lot of offenses. I just think Patrick Mahomes is clearly, he can just do anything against any defense. So I think he gets enough to win, and they beat the Miami Dolphins 28-19. Next, we have a not-so-good game, but we have the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The Dallas Cowboys lost another game on Tuesday night, but I feel like if they're facing the Bengals, they're 3-9, but they still have a chance to make the playoffs, which is just crazy. I think they need to take this opportunity and win against the Bengals. I think they win 24-23 in a really close game. Next, we have the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't think this one's too close because the Titans really need to win it. They lost against the Cleveland Browns last week, and I think they're going to make this up pretty good against the Jaguars. The Tennessee Titans run game and offense will just win the game by themselves for them, and the Titans will win 31-10. Next, we have the Houston Texans taking on the Chicago Bears. Bears are on a crazy landslide right now. They can't pick up a win at all. As for the Texans, they had a close loss against Indianapolis last week, but they played kind of well. I think the Houston Texans are going to win this one because their offense is much better, and Deshaun Watson just wants to get a win for his pride. They'll win 28-23. Next, we have the Denver Broncos taking on the Carolina Panthers. This matchup's very interesting. Broncos played really well against the Chiefs last week, and the Panthers had a bye. I think Melvin Gordon actually has a good game against the Panthers, and the Broncos win this one 24-21 based on their defense and their run game. Next we have the New York Jets at the Seattle Seahawks. This one's not going to be very close. The Jets almost won a game last week, but they realized that they wanted to get Trevor Lawrence, and so they called cover 0 on the last play of the game. So I don't think they win this. They want to lose. They need Trevor Lawrence. They lose big, 12-34. Next, you have the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. This one's a pretty good game. Both teams right now are looking to find a wild card spot, maybe. I think the Indianapolis Colts are the better team. They have better defense. I trust Phillip Rivers more. And I feel like the Colts offense, that's what needs to click for them to win. And I feel like they get off to a pretty good start and keep it rolling, and they'll win 27-24. Next, you have the Washington football team taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The Washington football team wants to win this game so that they can get ahead in their division. I think they can win this game solely based on their D-line that's completely disrupting every single offense. Montez Sweat is an absolute beast. Chase Young is an absolute beast. Their DBs are actually pretty good as well. Their defense is really, really good. And then they have a consistent quarterback in Alex Smith, this is actually kind of a revenge game from the 49ers, but I really think Washington football team can get it done, and they've been playing pretty well. So I think they win 23-20. Next, we have the New Orleans Saints taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles decide to bench Carson Wentz and name Jalen Hurts starter. I don't know if that's a good decision, but they weren't winning, so I guess you could switch it out. But I don't think it's going to help them very much to just throw a rookie quarterback into no O-line and not that many weapons. And I think the New Orleans Saints are able to take care of him pretty easily. And Taysom Hill scores a few touchdowns, and they win 31-20. Next, you have the Atlanta Falcons at the Los Angeles Chargers. This is the battle. This is the choke fest battle. Which team is going to choke harder in the end? Because both these teams have lost so many close games and choked so many leads. It's insane. So it's going to show which one's the true horrible team. I think that's the Falcons because they still have Anthony Lynn. The Falcons fired their head coach, which was smart. The Chargers, they didn't, which is another dumb decision on top of all of this. So if the Chargers had fired their head coach, maybe I'd pick them, but as long as they have Anthony Lynn, I'm not going to pick them to win another game this season. The Falcons win 29-28. Next, we have an NFC North matchup. We have the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. This one's not going to be very close. The Packers need it. Aaron Rodgers has been playing very, very good. And I think the Packers win pretty easily. And a really nice game for Aaron Rodgers, 28-14. Next, you have a very, very good Sunday night football game. You have the Pittsburgh Steelers 11-1 taking on the 9-3 Buffalo Bills. This game is must-watch TV right here. This battle of two of the top teams in the AFC. The Steelers coming off their first loss, and the Bills, they just won on Monday Night Football. I think this game is going to be really close. It could go either way, but I think people are over-exaggerating with this one Steelers loss. I think the Steelers are still a really good team. And what makes the Steelers win this game is their offense clicks much better than it did the week before. They get some Juju and some Claypool, and Ben Roethlisberger is able to throw it pretty well. And I think they win in a very, very close game, 28-27. And finally, you have an AFC North Monday Night Football game. The Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. The Ravens had a pretty good game. Lamar Jackson had a pretty good game against the Dallas Cowboys on Tuesday Night Football. But I feel like they're still a little not sure, and the Cleveland Browns have played really well, but I feel like the Ravens are going to become the old Ravens when they play this game. They used to just, like a few weeks ago, they were just falling apart, but I feel like they have new ideas and new things to try on offense, so it'll be much easier to move the ball. I think Lamar Jackson gets the job done in kind of an upset, 27-23. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the Super Bowl. Every subscriber means a lot. You can watch my last video right there. And stay tuned because my next video on Friday is going to be top 5 defenses through 13 weeks. So I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.